Delaware Valley's leading news program with meteorologist Melissa McGee, Jeff Skaversky, Sarah Blomquist, and Walter Perez.
Sunday night, President Trump starting the week off with a new chief of staff. General John Kelly reports for his new position in the morning.
The Birds are back at the link. Thousands of fans flocked to the first open practice of the season. And for some of them, just being there was quite emotional.
And a whole bunch of homeowners in Margate are angry over the controversial Dunes project. They say Saturday morning's rainfall proved the dunes are doing more harm than good.
But the big story tonight on Action News is the possible connection between a deadly shooting in Haverford Township Saturday night and another shooting in Philadelphia. Investigators believe the suspect, seen here, opened fire in Philadelphia's Overbrook Park section less than an hour before he was caught on camera following the deadly shooting in Delaware County. Action News reporter Annie McCormick joins us now live from Haverford Township with new details. Annie.
And Sarah, Philadelphia police say that their witnesses are confident that the same man that was responsible for a shooting that happened just 45 minutes before the homicide here in Haverford Township is the same man that was captured on surveillance video here. Police still need the public's help identifying that person in the video and also tracking that person down. They also believe at this hour he may still be driving a Volvo that is charcoal gray with 4 doors. Police want this man in custody. He's seen here on surveillance video moments after a deadly shooting at this Haverford Township apartment complex. It was around 6 p.m. Saturday when police say 29-year-old John Lee was murdered as he tried to enter his friend's apartment in the 2300 block of Haverford Road. He had just left this pizza shop only a half a block away. At some point, police say other surveillance video shows this man in the red hoodie walking ahead of Lee before he is shot. When police released this photo last night, residents in this Overbrook Park neighborhood took notice and told police they recognized this man. Just after 5 p.m. Saturday in the 1700 block of 77th Street, witnesses say a gunman in a red hoodie fired at 2 men in a vehicle. These neighbors heard the shots.
I heard about 15 shots at least, and I immediately got on my shoes to come out and see if anybody was laying out here.
Scared my wife to death because she thought I got shot or something, because I was back out. I would usually be out here in the back.
Today, detectives from the Delaware County District Attorney's Office came to interview witnesses of the 77th Street shooting. Philadelphia police say, according to witnesses, the gunman fired 17 shots at the men after they followed him to get his license plate number. The victims thought he was lurking by a neighbor's property. Luckily, they were not hurt. Investigators are now looking to see if shell casings from the Philadelphia scene match the shell casings at the Haverford homicide scene. And family members of John Lee, the homicide victim, did not want to go on camera tonight, but did tell us that the 29-year-old was gentle, kind, and hardworking. He had just recently landed a new job as an accountant, and he was a graduate of Temple University. For now, reporting live in Haverford Township, Annie McCormick for Action News at 10 on PHL 17. Back to you.
Annie, thank you. Wilmington police are investigating a shooting this evening. At 8:15, a man was shot at 23rd and Pine Street. He was taken to Christiana Hospital in critical condition. Police have not made any arrests. A man is recovering after an early morning hit and run in South Philadelphia. The victim was crossing Broad Street near Lombard when he was hit by a dark-colored vehicle that sped from the scene. The victim was taken to Hahnemann Hospital with a head injury and cuts and bruises. The striking vehicle was found at 13th and Catherine, and the driver was arrested. Police say the man now faces numerous charges.
One person suffered smoke inhalation during a house fire in Delaware County. Firefighters were called to 23 Hearst Avenue in East Lansdowne at about 3:30. You can see the damage done there to the 3rd floor. The cause of the fire has not yet been determined. Atlantic City rail service will remain suspended for 2 weeks between Philadelphia and Cherry Hill. New Jersey Transit says that's how long it'll take to repair a bridge in Pennsauken. Chopper 6 was over the scene on Friday afternoon when a garbage truck rammed into the bridge, damaging the tracks. Substitute bus service will continue to operate until the repairs are complete.
New Jersey Governor Chris Christie got into a confrontation with a fan while attending a baseball game today in Milwaukee. The governor was walking to his seat at the Brewers-Cubs game and had words with a heckler. The exchange was caught on video.
When he initially was going up the stairs, I yelled his name. He was already quite a bit past me and probably 30 feet away. I called him a hypocrite because I thought it needed to be said. And he then turned around and walked all the way back towards me and got up in my face for what seemed like a long time. It was probably only about 30 seconds or a minute.
Well, there's been no comment from Christie's office. The governor's son, Andrew, works in the Brewers' front office.
Well, it seems the gloomy conditions we endured last week are behind us now. After a glorious Sunday, we're looking forward to a beautiful start to the work week. Meteorologist Adam Joseph in for Melissa. He joins us now with our first check of the AccuWeather forecast. Adam.
Yeah, Walter, it was a nice change from yesterday. We had the clouds after that heavy morning rain, especially south of Philadelphia on Saturday. The high in Philly with all the cloud cover, 79 degrees. Today, we did move it up to 83 degrees. That's still well below that normal of 87 degrees, but we were full of sunshine today, low humidity, and overall a cooler than average weekend. But those numbers will be climbing as we go into the new work week. But right now, we are settling in the 60s for Syracuse, Richmond, Charleston, West Virginia, 73 Philadelphia, New York City. So we have cool air in place, very low humidity, and the numbers will continue to drop pretty quickly here overnight tonight. And it's really all compliments of high pressure. That high pressure is still way to the west here, and it's going to slowly work to our south and our east, and eventually will work off the coast, acting as a heat pump a little later in the week. But as we start our work week tomorrow and your day planner here tomorrow in the morning, 69 degrees at 8 o'clock, and you can see all that sunshine throughout the day. We will climb at or just above the normal. We should hit around 88 in Philadelphia. It is warmer, but it is still low humidity as we kind of round out the month of July. But as we look to that AccuWeather forecast, another heat wave lurks during the work week. The humidity does stay below the oppressive level during this heat wave, and then any widespread storms will hold off until the upcoming weekend. We'll chat all about it, guys, coming up in that 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you, Adam.
Yeah. Thank you, Adam.
It was a perfect day for football. The Eagles had their first open practice this morning at the Link. Action News reporter Bob Brooks was there, along with thousands of fans getting ready for the upcoming NFL season.
It's a day thousands have clearly been waiting for, 23,000 to be exact. The Birds are back in the Link. It's the first open practice for fans and something the White family from media was not going to miss.
Wonderful. We're bringing our group of Rose Tree Colts out here, get to come out, meet the players, see the field firsthand.
Today before the practice started, there were all kinds of activities, rock climbing for kids, autographs from Eagles legends Barrett Brooks and Vince Papale. It's also Military Appreciation Day. Servicemen and women were given players' jerseys after the practice and took pictures. It's a special thanks going out to all who protect our country. United States Marine Corps Sergeant Michael Elias and his daughter Mia.
I think it's great. It's always something I've wanted to come out and do, and now that I'm back home for a little bit, I get to finally come out and do it.
But for one family, this is more than just a chance to see their favorite team practice.
Go Eagles, right?
Here's Dad. Rich Losey and his stepson Braden are here for much-needed distraction. It's an emotional time for them.
He was diagnosed with rhabdomyosarcoma about 5 weeks ago.
He says spending this time together means the world. The little guy even got to meet Carson Wentz after the practice.
He's my hero.
You can help donate to the family by following a link posted on our website. Reporting at the Link, Bob Brooks, Action News at 10 on PHL 17.
3 local JCPenney stores are closing their doors tomorrow. At the end of business Monday, the stores at the King of Prussia Mall, Willow Grove Mall, and Philadelphia Mills will close forever. The company announced back in March the stores were on the chopping block. Since then, JCPenney has been trying to liquidate the merchandise. About 5,000 jobs are affected.
Much more to come in Action News tonight. Big Bird, Elmo, and the rest of Sesame Place are celebrating a milestone.
Plus, President Trump gets ready to welcome General John Kelly as his new chief of staff. But with a new week comes some old problems.
And next, we'll take you to Los Angeles, where several people have been rushed to a local hospital after a van slammed into a crowd dining outside.
Tonight's news is brought to you by Universal Technical Institute.
Frank Kerbeck says goodbye to July. Gorgeous low-mileage Cadillacs that look, smell, and drive like new. $199 down delivers. Frank Kerbeck says goodbye to July. $199 down delivers. Cadillacs, and more Cadillacs. No models held back. CTS, ATS, XTS, even Escalade. $199 down delivers.
I'm Frank Kerbeck. Come join us.
Say goodbye Goodbye to July. Now, all Kerbeck Cadillacs, $199 down delivers.
This Hyundai summer clearance event, we're gonna make it better. No, yes. We're gonna make it better by giving customers what they really want, like amazing deals on a brand new Hyundai. Now that's better. This isn't just an event. This is the Hyundai Summer Clearance Event.
Better is the reason to buy Hyundai.
And that's how we do it.
And here's another reason to buy now. Get the Tucson for $109 a month or up to $4,000 in total savings.
Let's reset for the next customer.
Hurry, offers end soon.
Long live the fearless, and long live the trucks with load-leveling suspension to shoulder the weight. You connect with an 8.4-inch touchscreen and the superior ride and handling to help you go above and beyond. Get a great deal on America's longest-lasting pickups during the Ram Summer Clearance Event.
Well-qualified lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the 2017 Ram 1500 for $299 a month with 0 to its signing.
You each drive a Ford pickup, right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you a next-generation pickup.
Awesome. Let's do this.
The bed is made of high-strength steel, which is less susceptible to punctures than aluminum.
The stronger, the better.
And best of all, this new truck is actually the current Chevy Silverado.
It's the Chevy Summer Drive. Get 17% below MSRP on all Silverado 1500 LT pickups. That's over $8,200 on this Chevy Silverado. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
It's the Kia Summer SUV Clearance Event from the brand ranked #1 in initial quality by J.D. Power 2 years in a row. We're celebrating with deals on J.D. Power award-winning SUVs like the capable Sorento, the adventurous Turbo Soul, and the Nero, the most fuel-efficient crossover. Plus, the versatile Sportage, named a KBB.com Best Buy. Hurry in for great offers on quality SUVs at the Kia Summer SUV Clearance Event. Right now, lease the Sorento LX for just $179 a month. Visit KiaDealers.com today.
A van careened into a crowd out dining outside a Los Angeles restaurant, sending 8 people to the hospital. It happened just a few hours ago. A 44-year-old man is in critical condition. 3 others are in serious condition, and the rest in fair condition. The driver went a short distance before stopping. He's being charged with hit and run. Minnesota police are pursuing new leads in the hunt for a man suspected of killing a financial advisor after robbing a woman at gunpoint in a home. Detectives say 44-year-old Lucifer Nguyen is also accused of forcing employees at a senior center into a closet as he tried to escape. Police do not believe he knew the woman who was robbed or Beverly Corey, the woman killed at the Edward Jones financial office.
The new week will include revamped operations at the White House. That includes a new chief of staff who's facing no shortage of challenges. ABC's David Wright explains.
A new week begins, and the Trump administration is hoping to turn the page. The new White House Chief of Staff, General John Kelly, takes over from Reince Priebus on Monday.
I think the president wants to go a different direction, wants a little bit more discipline, a little more structure in there.
For one thing, a bit more structure may help the White House with its legislative agenda, including the push to repeal and replace Obamacare. Despite a devastating defeat Friday, literally at the hand of Senator John McCain, President Trump is still hoping for a revote, urging Sunday, don't give up, Republican senators. The world is watching. Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price.
He is demanding that Congress act. If we could fix it by regulation, we would do so. But it takes an act of Congress.
Another worry for the administration, North Korea. U.S. warplanes took to the air over the Korean peninsula in direct response to Pyongyang's latest missile launch. An intercontinental ballistic missile, possibly capable of reaching the U.S. So, the U.S. Missile Defense Agency is testing countermeasures. In this test of the THAAD missile defense system conducted Sunday in Alaska, the THAAD missile successfully intercepted its target. Here at home, ABC News has learned that top White House aides are urging the president to solve another problem by moving Attorney General Jeff Sessions over to Secretary of Homeland Security, the job being vacated by his new chief of staff. Any effort to move Sessions out of the Department of Justice would likely be seen here in Washington as a precursor to firing the special counsel, Bob Mueller, who's looking into Russia, and that would cause a political firestorm here. David Wright, ABC News, the White House.
Meanwhile, the White House has indicated that President Trump may sign a bill that he was initially against. It slaps new sanctions on Russia and restricts the president's ability to soften those sanctions. That bill was passed overwhelmingly by the House and the Senate.
Federal lawmakers are proposing a bill that would require car makers to build alarms for back seats following the deaths of 2 baby boys in Arizona. Child advocates say it will prevent kids from dying in hot cars. The law would also streamline the criminal process against caregivers who caused the deaths. These cases can be inconsistent and often heavier-handed against the mothers. More than 24 child and road safety groups are backing the U.S. Senate bill introduced last week, requiring cars be equipped with technology to alert drivers.
All right, time for a check of the AccuWeather forecast with meteorologist Adam Joseph. And after a crummy week last week, it looks like glorious days ahead.
If this was your week for vacation at the shore.
Don't rub it in. I was off last week.
This was last week. Wrong week, unfortunately.
Bonding time with your family.
I said
any day out of the office and any day at the shore.
There you go.
I read a nice book.
Let's take a look at the Weather Center and Sky 6 Live here over the Commodore Barry Bridge. All things quiet out there tonight, and much like last night, there's kind of a little chill in the air developing with below average temperatures. Right now, it is only in the 60s if you're on the boardwalk early this evening from Cape May all the way up through Atlantic City or maybe even up through Long Beach Island. A bit of a chill, probably needed a sweatshirt down there. 73 right now in Philadelphia, 62 already in Millville, and low 70s for Allentown as well as Reading. And your day planner here for your Monday, it's going to be glorious. Lots of sunshine, still low humidity, 60s in the morning, and then we will jump back up to near normal and maybe just a little bit above, touching that between about 2 and 5 o'clock, between 86, 87 degrees, and still pretty warm at 8 o'clock in the evening. As we go through the week, the one thing that will also start to increase along with the air temperatures is how it's going to feel. That humidity will come back up. Not for tomorrow and really not for Tuesday. You can see on that scale with dew points between 54 and 60. That is anywhere between very comfortable to really just on the verge of slightly humid. It's not till Wednesday and Thursday. It starts to slide up to more of that humid level as those temperatures are also hovering around 90 at that time as well. Satellite and radar, it's quiet out there right now. That's the way it will be tomorrow. High pressure coming in from the north and west. That high pressure is going to settle to our south and east here as we go through the next couple of days. So as we head back to work tomorrow morning, for some of us, it will be a bit sunny. So if you're heading east, sun glare after that sun breaks over the horizon. Very comfy though, 64 to 68 degrees between 6 and 8 o'clock. And numbers tomorrow staying in the upper 80s pretty much everywhere inland. A sea breeze trying to kick in, but it's going to be very light tomorrow. Temperatures at the shore, 82 degrees. Again, everyone full sunshine with that low humidity. Then we'll start to crank up how it feels here Tuesday, 11:30 in the morning, already near 87 Philadelphia as well as Washington. And as we get into the middle of the week on Wednesday with that increasing humidity, we're on the verge of near 90 degrees. And this is just lunchtime on Wednesday. So we're going to start moving those temps up. And yes, we are talking a heat wave. We'll show you those numbers coming up in the 7-day in the next half hour.
All right, Adam, thank you. C is for celebrate, and that's exactly what Big Bird and his friends did today. Sesame Place in Langhorne is 37 years old. These lucky kids got to enjoy lunch with their favorite characters. We spotted Cookie Monster, Big Bird, Elmo, the Count, and Abby Cadabby meeting with their pint-sized fans. The birthday bash included lots of singing, dancing, and of course, smiling children.
Big Bird knows how to party.
He sure
That's for sure. Much more to come in Action News tonight. The Braves are in town. Jeff Skaversky shows us what happened when they took on the Phillies.
And dozens of children are getting ready for their first night at camp. The lessons Pennsylvania State troopers hope they'll learn over the next week.
Just like we practiced.
Okay, we can get started.
Thanks. That was fun.
You're welcome. Nicely done.
Lease the Q50 2-liter turbo for $329 a month or finance at 1.9% APR at your Philadelphia area Infinity retailer.
Today, we spend a whole lot of time like this. So at Citizens Bank, we've created banking tools that fit how you're living today. From advanced ATMs to online banking to our award-winning mobile app. And if you prefer face-to-face, we had that too. Ask me, Terry Goggins, how our balance of technology and people can help you.
It's time for a getaway. The Lincoln Summer Invitation is on. Now get our best offers of the season on the Agile MKC, on the versatile midsize Lincoln MKX, or go where summer takes you in the exhilarating MKZ. The Lincoln Summer Invitation Sales Event. Ask about complimentary pickup and delivery servicing. Lease the Lincoln MKC for $289 a month only at the Lincoln Summer Invitation.
This golden opportunity features steel, titanium, and carbon fiber. Raw elements made exhilarating by Lexus. Experience uncompromising performance at the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event before it ends.
Lease the 2017 IS300 all-wheel drive for $299 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
During the summer's best sales event, you can do endless online research about the XT5. Read all about the available cut-and-sewn leather interior, intuitive technology, and road trip-worthy legroom. But really, there's nothing like experiencing it for yourself. You can drive a car, or you can drive a Cadillac. Now during the summer's best sales event, current Cadillac owners get this low-mileage lease on this Cadillac XT5 from around $389 per month. Visit your local Cadillac dealer.
Dozens of kids from Philadelphia, Delaware, Montgomery counties are getting ready for their first night at Troop K Camp Cadet. Hopefully they're already asleep. They'll spend the next 6 days at Girard College learning different skills from the Pennsylvania State Police. In addition to sports, they'll spend some time working on team building. When they graduate at the end of the week, they'll be certified in CPR and have gained new tools that will carry them throughout life.
And here at Troop K, we are vested in our youth and with the community as well. We want to make sure that we reach out to our youth and we're able to show them that we're here for them and they're here for us and we can work together.
This camp is free to children ages 11 to 14. There's one scheduled for next month as well in Montgomery County.
Folks getting ready for a charity golf tournament got warmed up tonight by throwing a little party. The action cam on the scene here in Center City for this green carpet VIP party in advance of the Gerald Henderson Golf Invitational. NBA star Gerald Henderson had been hosting the tourney in Charlotte, North Carolina, but moved it to his hometown of Philadelphia this time around. Action News anchor Shari Williams joined in the fun tonight. The party and golf outing benefit the Community Partnership School for low-income kids. Hats off to the Upper Providence Little League baseball team. This weekend, they defeated North Allegheny to capture the Pennsylvania Little League State Championship 18-5 the final. They now move on to the Mid-Atlantic Regionals in Bristol, Connecticut, with a berth to the Little League World Series on the line. You can check out Upper Providence next Sunday on ESPN3 in first-round action. Good luck, guys.
All right, we'll have to check that out. Jeff here now with more sports. Phillies getting fun to watch again.
The Phillies look like a World Series team the last few days. Unbelievable.
World Series?
Yeah.
Well, you're out of control now.
The Phillies may have the worst record in baseball, but since the All-Star break, the Phillies have been one of the best. They've won 8 of their last 11 games, and the Phils with more late-inning heroics again today. It's the Freddie Galvis show today against the Braves. First inning, Galvis bails out Vince Velasquez, getting the runner at the plate, keeping it scoreless, heads-up play right here. Then second inning, Galvis again. Unbelievable double play to his knee, spins, flips, DP. Still scoreless. Then in the ninth, tied up, bases loaded. Freddie Galvis, 3 hits today on top of the defense. Back-to-back walk-off game winners by the Phils. 2 on the final. They have won 4 in a row. Well, this Eagles season can't get here soon enough. The Eagles fans chanting everything from Super Bowl to MVP. Yeah, they're showing quarterback Carson Wentz lots of love with MVP chants today at the Link. A loud roar for Wentz and the Eagles today at Lincoln Financial Field. Over 23,000 fans on hand for practice, including members of the military. Eagles fans getting their first look at this new-look team, and from the sound of it, the players could hear them loud and clear today during drills.
Fans out here show a lot of love, They seem really genuine. They seem like they love the game, no matter what the outcome is. And we're going to try to go out there and give them a show. Philly fans, man, they the best.
It's just awesome. Every time, the energy surprises me every time.
It's a special occasion, and obviously with the military here and, Military Appreciation Day, this is always one of the best days of the year for us.
Yes, it is. Wentz showing his appreciation for the men and women who risked their lives for our freedom. A great day down at Lincoln Financial Field. 6 weeks from today, the Eagles kick off the regular season, and from the sound of it today, these fans cannot wait.
I can't wait myself.
All right, thank you,
Jeff.
Much more to come on Action News. Stick around.
Finally, my own space. It looks dreamy. And I didn't blow my budget. I found it all at Ross. Organized. And I saved so much. Genius. See? You gotta go to Ross.
Lancaster County. It's everything you expect. And everything you didn't. Discover it for yourself at discoverlancaster.com.
Remember when everything you did was for the fun of doing it? BMW sports activity vehicles are the perfect combination of ample space, dynamic power, and sleek design. There truly is an X perfect for every adventure, so you can go wherever the fun takes you. BMW, the ultimate driving machine. Lease a BMW X3 X-Drive 28i for $389 a month.
We asked premium vehicle owners to judge 3 premium sedans, not knowing the brands.
It is quite responsive and intuitive.
High quality craftsmanship.
The stitching adds a level of refinement. I like the aggressive sculptural lines.
Wow.
I've always trusted Mazda.
I like driving this car the best.
Discover a smarter premium at the Driver's Choice event.
Now lease the 2017 Mazda 3 Sport 4-door for $159 a month for 36 months.
Buying a car isn't easy, son. How you gonna get a deal? Are they gonna guarantee it?
CarSense. Like new cars. So easy, it's like nothing else.
Oh yeah, you can ignore me, but a nice car isn't gonna deliver itself, Buster.
Want to save big for back to school? Then you're gonna love Ross. Big style, big brands, and even bigger savings. For prices that fit your budget, you've got to go to Ross.
Still to come on Action News tonight, a community at the Jersey Shore says its summer is being ruined by a government construction project they never wanted in the first place.
Also, a mobile app that's becoming a favorite among teenagers could be gaining in popularity for the wrong reasons. Details when Action News comes right back.
This summer, people are experiencing all the excitement Chevy has